Good evening, everyone. My name is Lillian,
And I'm Alice.
and we are BDSM Gen Y, and we're doing something a little different today. Hopefully, you've heard about the It Gets Better project. Basically, a project that tells anyone with an alternate sexuality in high school that things will get better, make it through it,
Don't kill yourself.
don't kill yourself, everything will be okay. You'll get a job, you'll leave, and you'll find people that like you and respect you for who you are. And we wanted to do our own, because there isn't one that we found for BDSM at all.
We just wanted to add our own perspective because it's tough to be kinky sometimes too. So,
Quickest background, we're in a 24/7 consensual master-slave relationship. I've been for quite a while now, and that's where we come from. So, Alice, if you'd like to lead us off on the submissive side.
sure. So, growing up, I struggled with the fact that I was a very strong-willed, outspoken individual, very intelligent, and I certainly agreed with all of the things that I'd been hearing. That, I could be whatever I wanted, and I should go get it, and I should go do it. But I also knew that somewhere it appealed to me, and I hoped in all my relationships, which was very unfair to my partners, I know this now, to have someone who was just as strong-willed as me, and who, if push came to shove, could get their way, and who could take control of my life better than I could myself. That's what I was looking for within myself, even when I didn't know. But it was going to take a very special kind of person to do that. Also, I knew that I had kinky desires as far as being tied up, being hit, that kind of stuff. But that was usually in the realm of sex, and this was more of an innate personality trait. It seemed to be a total inner conflict. I was strong, but I wanted to be weak. I was independent, but I wanted to be dependent. What the fuck? Finding like-minded people who felt the same way was such a relief for me. Even when we don't agree, just knowing that others are out there and that there are people on the opposite side of the spectrum out there who don't think that necessarily hurting you is bad and want to control you, but not in a bad way, in a loving, caring way. It was great, and it was a revelation, and it was eye-opening to know that I wasn't the only weird one out there who was trying to juggle all of this. And even though I can't share it with the people in my life as a whole, having a community at all, whether underground or in the open, is making such a world of difference. I can't tell you how much happier I am being this way, living the life that I want to. And growing up in a conservative Christian household, I never would have dreamed that I'd be doing this. I thought I would have to get married and have babies and be miserable. So, yeah.
It gets better.
It gets better.
So, I spent my high school life isolated and alone for the most part, with a few close friends, but definitely no companionship. And I felt like a monster, and I felt I had to keep myself away from society for society's own good, because I had strange desires that no one told me were okay. And then I got out into the world, and I discovered it was pretty much the same out in the world too. But then I went looking a little bit deeper, and I found a community of people who were willing to accept me for who I was. And I discovered that for every person who wants to hit someone, for every person who's a sadist, there's someone else who wants to be hit for whatever reason. So, it gets better. It got better for me. It'll definitely get better for you. It sucks. Don't get me wrong. It sucks. And it won't necessarily get better fast. But it does get better. And we're here to tell you that you can find what you're looking for, and that all of your desires can come true, and you can be happier than you know what to do with yourself. But you do have to make it happen. Sometimes it happens by random chance, like with us. We met each other in random chance. But if she hadn't had the courage to step into a dungeon that night, I wouldn't have seen her.
And we wouldn't be here today.
And we wouldn't be here today. So you have to take what you want, and you have to go for it.
You have to do the
eyes.
scary things.
You have to do the scary things. Sometimes they're very scary.
You have to admit to yourself whether you want to control or be controlled, whether you want to hit or be hit.
And then know that that's okay.
And then act on it.
But then know that that's okay. That you can hit someone and you cannot really harm them.
Mm-hmm.
You can do it.
Mm-hmm. You can dominate someone's life and
be a positive force.
Be a positive force and not an abusive one. So
I hope I'm a positive force most times.
You're a short force.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I've already hit you tonight. Good. Obviously, I'm going to have to hit you again.
You're a positive force.
So this is our message of hope to you. If there's anything we can do, our contact information is in the video. We'll very happily write to you if you write to us. Mm-hmm. Hopefully our videos also, if you're watching this and you'd like to know more about our lifestyle and about us, feel free to watch the other videos on our channel. Thank you very much. This has been BDSM Gen Y, and we hope our message of hope touches someone out there, because we sure do wish someone had said it to us when we were going through it. You have a good night.